Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist news in focus.
Hello, thanks so much for your company this week. I'm Sibel Kute. The relief effort is continuing in Vanuatu after Cyclone Pam destroyed homes, infrastructure and crops, affecting more than half the population of the country. Church buildings were not spared by the Category 5 storm, with less sturdy churches blown apart by the strong winds. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in Vanuatu is counting the cost as reports come in from various islands. So far, 18 churches are known to be completely destroyed and 10 damaged. 7 church schools have been destroyed and 7 pastors' homes have been destroyed. For the Adventist Church, the cyclone was badly timed. After record baptisms last year, they were already struggling to fit in all the worshippers.
The extent of the damage that the cyclone has caused is just truly beyond our means. There are people seeing me and talking to me and asking whether the mission will be in some sort of position to actually help. We really don't know where to start, How can you help this church when you have 20 or so other churches lining up, for some sort of help?
In some parts of the world, church groups are fighting to legally preserve Sunday as a shared day for rest. But an ongoing court battle in Brazil highlights the complications of governments legislating working hours. João Francisco de Nascimento has been operating a petrol station since the year 2000. In all that time, the business has closed every Saturday, in keeping with the Fourth Commandment. Mr. Nascimento is a Seventh-day Adventist. His decision has attracted 2 fines from Brazil's oil industry regulator, which enforces a Monday to Saturday working week. According to the Adventist Review, Mr. Nascimento refused to pay the fines and won his first court case on the matter on religious freedom grounds. The industry regulator has indicated it will appeal the verdict. The success of last year's movie, Heaven is for Real, has highlighted the popularity of accounts of people who say they've seen heaven. But a major Christian bookstore in the US is less enthusiastic. According to Christianity Today, Lifeway Christian Resources has taken the so-called Heaven tourism books off the shelves of their 200 stores around America. The move appears to be prompted by a Southern Baptist Convention resolution warning against using popular books and movies to understand the afterlife, rather than the teachings of the Bible. Another factor may be the admission by the co-author of the popular book The Boy Who Came Back from Heaven that he lied about his experience. Despite these setbacks, Heaven tourism books are still selling strongly. After months of fundraising and renovation, Australian volunteers will soon launch a floating ambulance that will serve the needs of remote villages in Solomon Islands. The new project builds on the success of Medisonship, a mobile clinic service that has been providing vital health services to the Western Solomons, as well as bringing the message of the gospel. Medisonship 2 is a smaller, faster boat that will be able to help in emergencies, bringing first aid to patients quickly and transporting them to the closest clinic or hospital. The plan to christen the boat by cracking a couple of coconuts against the hull didn't quite go to plan, but everything else appears to be shipshape. For more news, check out this week's full half-hour episode of Record in Focus. This week's program also includes these exclusive segments. Asif Mal discusses some of the issues Christians face in the UK.
Yes, it's a good question. It's not the sort of persecution where you are in the danger of getting killed. Public humiliation and subjecting you to that and on a constant basis in this way.
And beat poet Micah Bornase shares an Easter message through the powerful medium of spoken word.
Every day we are healed from sin's death. No longer separated, at peace with God and neighbor and enemy and nature, no longer takers, we give our lives. If we die with him, we will rise with our Lord. Embrace your crucifixion.
You can see Record in Focus on Hope Channel, the Australian Christian Channel on Foxtel, or free to air on Digital 44 Community TV in Adelaide. And of course, there's always our website, record.net.au, where you can watch the program at your leisure. I'll see you next time on InFocus Adventist News. Happy Easter and God bless.
Week.